Hey, Mr. Myers. How are
Hey,
you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. I'm glad to see you here. Thank you for coming in to see me today.
Thank you for seeing me.
Great. Well, how have you been doing?
A lot better, a lot better. I feel really positive about things lately.
That's wonderful. What's got you feeling so positive?
Uh, just I've lately felt very accomplished with things. I've had a lot of time to speak with family members and try to kind of pull them together and get them all in one room and talk to them a little bit.
That's wonderful. Well, that's exactly what we have had set as your goal. So that's perfect.
It wasn't easy, but it's one of those things where with the holidays they finally kind of I conned them a little with it and just told them that we were all getting together and that I was cooking and with food comes people, so I was able to get them all in the same room for a little bit to talk with them.
Great. Do you feel like you followed through with the goals that we had set on our last visit together?
Yeah, I kind of laid out how I felt and how I felt like they should be treating me and how that they should interact with me and that I didn't like them coming to me with different things and oh this one has this problem about this one but don't tell them and everything, so it all seems to kind of that now they all have heard it in front of each other, so really they kind of have no choice but to you know either say okay, I'm not going to be a part of it or I'm going to go with your wishes.
Now, have you been following through with your appointments with the family counselor?
Yeah, yeah, and I think it's helped, give me a little bit extra confidence in the scenario because she kind of explained to me how other people deal with this, and it's not just a me thing. It's most families a lot of times that come to her, have these same issues, and they just have to really put it out there on the table, or else, sometimes people don't even know that the issues are there. And I may be guilty of the fact that some of my family members really didn't know that I had those issues with them, and I just had never told them.
So, what I'm hearing you say is that you feel like you are more accepting of the family dynamics and understanding where to set those boundaries up, and it's aiding in your recovery.
Yeah, it seems like I've had some positive interactions with several family members since.
Great. Well, do you feel like there are any other things as far as areas that you're lacking support?
No, that one big meeting kind of finally bringing myself and convincing them all to pull them all together was really kind of the the good hit. It made them it made me feel like I've got some resolution. Whether in the future it goes the right way or it goes the wrong way, at least I feel like I've taken that straw off of my back and kind of given it to them and said, do with it what you will. This is the way I'm feeling.
So, given that information, do you feel like it's at a point where you've got your resources at hand? You know where to go and who to contact if something were to come up that you just didn't feel comfortable or felt like you could handle dealing with.
Yeah, I feel like the group that you hooked me up with really has helped because as I said, I didn't realize there's so many people that have the same thing that they're feeling about their family, but they feel like, well, it's family, you just got to take them as they come. But there's so many people out there that are in the exact same scenario, and all it takes is to hear one other person in the group have a positive outcome from confronting the scenario, and that really just it made me feel good to go into, gave me armor.
Well, I'm very proud of you. I feel like you
Thank
have
you.
You know, you're a very strong member in your family. You're kind of that mold that keeps the family together. You're that person. So your family's very lucky to have you, and you just keep on, you know, working on yourself and working with, you know, what you have as far as your family. And I think at this point it sounds like we can kind of pull back on our visits, and maybe let's, you know, go a couple months and see how you do. And you know, with the resources that you have, you've got a very strong mind and are feeling more positive about situations. So um, at this time we'll you know, discontinue our services together. You know, you've got my information. If you feel that you need to be revisited, we can, you know, we can at that point go down that road. Um, you know, can we set up a time for 2 to 3 months where we can meet again just as a follow up to see how you're doing?
Yeah. That would, do you want to go ahead and we'll set it for 3 months, and then if I feel like things are not going right, we'll come back. But the group's been really helpful, and everything you've done's been amazing. I mean, you're linking me to these things. I would have never thought to, you know, get out there and try to find these things, and I would have never had the push to find them if we hadn't talked about them.
Well, just you being open, you know, open to different things and being open to talk with me, you know, pat yourself on the back because you deserve that. Um, well, I definitely have enjoyed this time with you. And how about, you know, December 3rd, we sit down and meet again just to kind of regroup, see where you're at, follow up. And then at that point, if you don't need me anymore, we'll just, you know, we'll move on.
Sounds good. Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right. Well, thank you so much. It was very nice meeting you.
Thank you.